Hi creatures, how's it going there? We're about to hit up the grocery store, so welcome to today's vlog. Let's get started. So I'm on the bus right now. Just was taking a look in the flyer, like thinking of what I'm gonna get. I was planning to get like some salads and like strawberries and like fruits and veggies, like aiming for the more natural selection there.
And like also, most importantly, I got my first points card.
Like I feel like now I'm actually adulting and like making my way in this world as an adult, and it's like a whole new experience. And it's like, if you haven't joined the PC Optimum program yet, like now's your chance. I don't know why I'm being a promoter for, actually I do, it's because I work at a grocery store and it correlates there. Anyways, I was thinking to myself, like, if I could ever make my own car, like what would I do? Okay, of course people are staring at me for vlogging on a bus, like shocker. If I could make my own bus, like what kind of bus would I make? I would probably make a bus that like could, one, take me to outer space, two, take me to any emergency possible so I could like help people and help others, and three, use it as also like a bus to like get people around, because like that is essentially helping people no matter what. So check in again soon, creatures. Alright. Okay, update, we made it here. I got some oranges. Okay, work with me. Work with me. This works. You know what? We're just gonna hold it up. Much better. Let's see, do we want some grapes? Some grapes at the house already.
Do you got any grapes?
And, wait on those there. What else really for? Okay, sandwiches. Okay, what I wanted to say was, my uncle has a friend who recently passed away in a car accident on the highway. Okay, I cut myself off there. And my work is actually being extremely helpful and generous, and like along with a lot of other places, I seen a thing on Facebook like asking for donations towards the support for the family in regards to the funeral and stuff. And I think that's just like a very helpful idea and a very pleasant idea to like put my focus towards, my energy towards. So I am now doing my best to like figure out how to donate, how to help, and like I think you all should as well. It would be a great thing if you could, or if you know what I'm talking about here in the first place. It's a tragedy, and like in times of tragedy, it's a very good idea for the community and simply everyone in general to come together and help out there. So I thought I'd touch on that and put some focus towards that in this vlog here, because he actually worked at the same grocery store that I did, and as far as I know, he was like also a manager right now. He worked there when he was younger at my work, and he was now a manager at in another grocery store. So like it's only fair that we all help out there, you know. Shout out to Loblaws for that commitment there. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh my, someone help me out. I'm like, okay, is this for my lunch, for work, or like am I gonna be eating this for supper? Like, what am I gonna use this for? Like, am I buying too much food? I don't wanna waste any groceries. Like, oh my. The life of an adult, creatures. I'm telling you right now. Hungry man, you're right, I am a hungry man. I'm actually sad. So I'm gonna have to like wrap this up soon and like some supper for myself. Granola? I love granola. It hurts my tummy, however, I still love granola. Hey creatures. Yeah, so I am here now eating some sushi. I got my groceries all checked out there. Didn't go as overboard as I thought I was going to. And like, I stressed myself out over like having to buy food, and it's like, dude, groceries are 100% everything, like essentially, like you need to eat in order to live. Like we all have to go through this here. it was just like a stressful concept of like trying to figure things out, like what am I going to eat for like dinner, like what do I want for my supper, like what do I want for my lunches for like work. But it worked, and that's what matters. So I was thinking that I was mostly hangry because like I started to get like a little bit overwhelmed, and I was like, yeah, like I haven't really ate anything. I had a little bit of breakfast, and like I used up all that energy like walking to the bus and like getting the bus out here. I'm having a weird day. I'm having a weird few days, creatures, and like my heart feels weird, and like it's just like this is weird for me to be doing alone by myself, like going to a grocery store and like picking things up like for myself. I know I live with my grandmother, and like I'm not actually alone. It's just that I feel like this is the start of something here. Taking care of myself more and like loving myself more by like buying groceries and like doing things on my own and like not relying on others, which is something that I aim to do, because like the more I rely on others, the more I'm like stressing others out, and like I don't like doing that, right? So
Me as a janitor. He actually used to work at my store, my dominion. How are you, Peter? And it's like now that I'm doing things like this on my own, it's a very weird thing. I feel more responsible though, so like that's good, right? Responsibility is acceptable. Responsibility is a good thing, and it means you're growing, Devin. So like, look back on this video here when you think that you're not responsible, because you are, and that's what matters.
okay, successful trip. I thought I would just give a little props to myself for conquering this here today. Also, I'd like to say how grateful I am to have and come from an environment where I am capable of providing myself with this type of energy to place into my system to keep me going and to keep me alive for as long as my forever. So thank you for that, parents. Thank you for that, St. John's, Newfoundland, Labrador. Love that. And like, now is the part where I take my time to put this away here. Oh, one last thing. What else did I have on my points card? 600 points, y'all, from one shopping trip. Like, that's what I'm talking about. I'm soon going to be a points professional. I'm soon going to gain 500 pounds. I'm soon going to be healthier than like I was before, because like I'm gonna continue these habits and this cycle here of feeding myself great food, and like eventually I plan to be able to take care of others and do the same thing for other people as well, and provide the proper type of energy, such as like fruits, vegetables, vegetarian food, the right portions of like chicken and like meats, and like just a better future, a better environment for everyone. Now that I am finally finished bragging about my new points card, I thought I would just throw in the fact that like, hi, food banks are always looking for donations all year round, and that it is extremely great when the community helps out others in the community. So that being said, if you can, try to remember to like make a little donation. Could be 1 can of food, 3 cans of food, 4 cans of food, whatever you're into. Every bit helps, that's for sure. That's something I'm learning and I'm aiming to do personally. Hi, my friends. One last thing before I sign off here. I love you all. Thank you for tuning in here and supporting me always. So make sure to return the favor when you're out around in public as well. And like, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, or whatever you're into.